morning, grade 9. Let us start chapter 6, factorization of polynomials. Students, today we are going to learn or understand how we have to find out integral roots of the given polynomial. For this, let us solve one question. Find out the integral roots of the polynomial f of x is equal to this. First of all, integral. Integral word is totally associated with your integers. Means our roots are within the sign positive and negative. So let us solve this question. What is given to us? Guys, this question is solved by two methods. And I give you one of the easy methods. See here, given f of x is equals to x cube plus 6x square plus 11x plus 6. So we have to focus on the last means constant term. So you can see that here the constant term with the positive sign. So I am writing here, students, here constant term is equals to 6. So 6 is our constant term. So possible factors of 6 are plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, plus minus 6. Why we write negative here? Because students, you can see that we are in integral roots. So these are your possible factors. Out of these factors, we have to pick any one of the factor. By using that factor, if we get the solution is equals to 0, so at that time we can say that that particular number is 0 or root of the polynomials. So let us given polynomial. So let us check one by one. So you can see that I am checking here f of minus 1. I am writing here put let this equation be as 1. Put x is equals to minus 1 in equation number 1. So see, this is minus 1 to the power 3 plus 6 into minus 1 square plus 11 into minus 1 plus 6. Let us solve this. Minus 1 cube is minus 1, minus 1 square is plus 1, into 6 is 6, then minus 11 plus 6. Let us solve this. 6 plus 6 guys, 12. And this minus 1 minus 11 minus 12. And then cancel itself and we are left with 0. So students are writing here f of minus 1 is equals to 0. F of minus 1 is equals to 0. It means therefore x is equals to minus 1 is a root of f of x. X minus 1, x is equals to minus 1 is a root of a given polynomial, that is what f of x. Now students, from this step you are now going to learn one new concept. So be careful. If x is equals to minus 1 is a root of f of x. So somehow this x plus 1 is factor of f of x. Somehow x plus 1 is a factor, because if it is a factor, so means we have to take it equals to 0, and x plus 1 is equal to 0 means we get x is equals to minus 1. So we can say that here x plus 1 is a factor of f of x. If x plus 1 is one factor of f of x, in order to find other factors, I am writing here in order to find other factors, let us divide given polynomial, that is f of x, by x plus 1. So see how we divide here. I am writing here f of x is what, student? X cube plus 6x square plus 11x plus 6. So we have to divide it by x plus 1. So let us divide x plus 1. So you can see that, students, x, here is x cube, so we have to go by x square. So here is x cube plus, then 1 into x square, we are left with the x square. So minus, they are cancel itself. It is minus, we are left with 5x square plus 11x plus 6. Now 5x square, there is x, so we have to multiply with 5x. 5x into x, guys, 5x square and 1 into 5x, students, we get 5x. Again subtract 5x square with positive negative sign, cancel itself. This is minus 11x minus 5x, 6x plus 6. Now here is x, here is 6x. So we have to multiply by 6 only. So we are left with 6x and 6. So on subtracting, they are cancelled and we get our answer equal to 0. Students, we already know one result. We know that dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus the remainder. So dividend is said to be our given polynomial, that is f of x is equals to divisor is students x plus 1 and quotient is students x square plus 5x plus 6 and the remainder is 0. Now students, you can see that here is 0 means it's over now. So we are simply left with x plus 1 and here is x square plus 5x plus 6. So see guys, we have to find out the integral roots. So see, x plus 1 is itself and see, this is a quadratic polynomial and we already know or learned how we have to solve quadratic polynomial. So sum is 5x, I am writing here outside, sum is equals to 5x and product is 6x square. It means we have to target the product coefficient, that is 6, and 6 we all very well know, 3 into 2 that is 6 and 3 plus 2 is said to be 5. So here is 2x I am writing students plus 3x plus 6 at the place. So it further equals to guys x plus 1 into c. Out of these two, x is common, x plus 2 is left plus 3 is common, then here is x is left plus inside 6, so 3 2s are 6 within the bracket. So it further equals to x plus 1 into c. X plus 2 is again common students, x plus 2 and here is it's only outside, so x with the positive sign then 3. So you can see that f of x, these all are the factors of given polynomial, but we are totally interested to find out the integral roots. So I am writing here students 4 roots. Let this polynomial f of x is equals to 0. So it further implies that f of x 0 means x plus 1 into x plus 2 into x plus 3 equals to 0. It means when the product of these 3 is equals to 0, so we have to write it further implies either x plus 1 equal to 0, mark one line, x plus 2 equal to 0, mark another line, as well as x plus 3 is also equal to 0. So you can see that student x is equals to minus 1, x is equals to minus 2 and here is x is equals to minus 3. So I am writing here students, therefore minus 1 comma minus 2 comma minus 3 are required integral roots. This is your final answer. Students, hope you understand the way to solve this question. Be careful students, this question we can also solve by only this method if we substitute all the values, all the factors one by one. The factor which gives us the value equal to 0, that is said to be the integral root. But in some cases it is not possible. 99.9 cases this method is applicable if we substitute all the factors one by one and we try to get our answer equal to 0. But some cases where we have to find out the rational roots, where we, I think so you understand, where we have to find out the rational roots, then we are not able to put all the factors one by one. But in case of integral roots, if you substitute all the factors one by one, definitely and 100% you get your answer, that is -1, -2 and -3, because these are the three roots which gives your answer equal to 0. Hope you understand the way to solve this question. Try to practice the same questions at your home. Till then, bye bye everyone. Have a nice day.